They survived the shipwreck. Against the chaos, the freezing water, the panic, they lived. At least, at first. Because what began happening in the days that followed would haunt the survivors for the rest of their lives. Out there, the ocean doesn't need violence to take you. Only time. Part 1. False relief. When the ship finally disappeared beneath the surface, relief spread through the group. The nightmare was over. They had flotation. They had each other. Surely rescue would come. But the ocean is indifferent to optimism. Hours passed. Then more. And the horizon remained empty. Part 2. The first disappearance. No one saw the exact moment it happened. One minute he was there, the next, he wasn't. No scream. No splash. Just absence. At sea, distance grows silently. And once someone drifts beyond arm's reach, they are almost impossible to find again. Panic spread quickly. Eyes scanned the water. But the ocean had already closed the gap. Part 3. Fear changes behavior. After that, everything felt different. People stopped sleeping. Some became convinced something beneath them was responsible. Others whispered about currents pulling people away. But the truth is often more unsettling. Exhaustion dulls awareness. Dehydration slows reaction time. And the human body eventually loses the fight to stay alert. The ocean doesn't need to hunt. It waits for fatigue to do the work. Part 4. One by one, the days stretched on, hope weakened. Movements became slower. Decisions became worse. Some tried swimming for imagined rescue ships. Others slipped into the water attempting short adjustments, and never climbed back onto the wreckage. Each disappearance made the survivors quieter. More aware of how fragile their situation truly was. Because they all understood something now. Surviving the sinking meant nothing if the ocean decided to keep you. Final landing search planes eventually scanned the area. But from the sky, a human head is smaller than a ripple. Some survivors were found. Others were never seen again. No final words. No answers. Just names added to a list of those claimed by open water. Because the most dangerous moment at sea is often the one that arrives after you believe you're safe. The ocean doesn't rush. It has patience. And patience is terrifying. They floated in uneasy silence, the weight of loss heavy between them. Each glance over the water felt like confronting a ghost, shadows of friends lost etching deeper into their minds. Desperate, some began to speak, sharing memories of laughter from days long forgotten, while others withdrew, retreating into their thoughts, hoping to shield themselves from further heartache. They were caught in a loop of denial and dread, unwilling to acknowledge the gnawing emptiness that replaced their once vibrant camaraderie. With every passing moment, the ocean pushed them deeper into isolation, whispering secrets that only it could understand, leaving them to grapple with the encroaching despair. As the sun dipped lower on the horizon, casting an orange glow over the water, a sense of falsity clung to the air. They had survived the initial chaos, yet hope felt increasingly like a mirage, shimmering just out of reach. Conversations dwindled. Anxiety hung heavily, thickening with each silence. One survivor, her voice trembling, suggested they create a signal to draw attention, spurring a flicker of determination in the others. They gathered fragments from the wreck, crafting a makeshift flag from the remnants, an act of defiance against the ocean's indifferent grip. Yet deep inside, they each knew that even their best efforts might not be enough against the vast, treacherous expanse spreading endlessly before them. The remnants hung together, a tattered symbol of their resilience amidst despair, yet doubts crept into their hearts. Would it truly catch the eyes of those who soared above? Or were they merely fooling themselves, hoping against hope? With strained hands, they raised the makeshift flag, watching as it fluttered weakly in the dying light. Each flicker in the breeze felt like a heartbeat, a reminder of their collective will to survive. They stood silent, staring toward the horizon, where the sky met the sea, both beautiful and forbidding. Yet, as the sun vanished into the depths, darkness enveloped them, amplifying their fears of being unseen in an endless blue void. The weight of the ocean's vastness felt insurmountable, a crushing reminder that hope could easily drown beneath its surface. Night crept in, bringing the chilling reality that they were utterly alone, each wave whispering the stories of those who had slipped away. The darkness grew thicker, punctuated only by the distant sound of waves lapping against what remained of their sanctuary. As moonlight filtered through clouds, they exchanged furtive glances, grappling with the silent question hanging heavily in the air: who would be next? Each survivor felt the ocean's watchful presence, knowing it harbored secrets of its own. As they huddled closer, thoughts of their lost companions loomed over them, a palpable weight that threatened to crush any flicker of hope. Each survivor silently battled their own demons, grappling with the fragility of life, the indifference of the ocean, and the haunting realization that the next moment could be their last.